Hello, everybody. I'm Summer Nazir. I'm your new geek-ish host. GeekBeast is your new 30-minute daily dose of all things geek. We are here Monday through Friday, 7:30 PST to 8 p.m. Let's kick it off, guys. So
Okay.
the Super Bowl happened. That was yesterday. Tom Brady was there. I heard. I heard there was a goat.
He is the
Trey,
goat.
tell us
Yeah.
about
Oh
that.
my gosh.
He's the goat. He's the goat. Give
Yeah,
it
I
to him.
mean, I had a fresh glass of goat's milk before he got on the field, and I feel like I was properly prepared. But
As much as we all dislike him, he's the goat.
yeah, I know that's the thing. It's like I want to like Tom Brady. I respect the brother. I respect the man, but oh man, he's so hard to like. But you can't deny his greatness. He's got 7. What am I gonna say to that? What am I gonna say to
Can't
that?
say anything.
I can't
He's
say
an
anything, right?
overachiever. He's an overachiever.
Yes.
It's a little
You
hard
know
to
what?
like.
You know what underachieved this year? Y'all know what underachieved?
What's
The
that?
damn commercials.
Preach on it, please.
Yeah.
Say it a little
Man, let's talk about let's talk about that Oatly commercial.
loud. Oh.
Wow,
weird.
wow,
It's a little
no
weird.
cow.
It was a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, I think to me it felt like it was one of those things that might have like trended on Twitch or what's the not Twitter not Twitter, but the one where you make the quick little videos. What's that called?
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah, it looked like it was one of those kind of like TikTok creations that just didn't translate that well in real life terms.
Let's
Just like
talk about
intentionally weird and not necessarily like connecting to anything. you
Yeah.
know? I feel like
Exactly.
they went a little hard on that humor.
Yeah. Yeah. It was one of those weird places.
I got a
the
question
Dorito-
for you. Did
Uh-huh.
it make you want to drink milk from oats though?
I'm an oat milk drinker, so I can't speak on that. I'm
You an
already
oat milk
there.
drinker?
I was an early adopter, dog.
Yeah,
I was an early
yeah.
adopter.
You're
Don't
drinking
get mad at
oat
me.
milk.
I don't drink real milk, and it was like oat milk. I tried it, and I'm in love with it. I got it delivering to me right now. What are you talking
It
about?
has
Don't
a
hate.
weird
Gosh.
grainy taste. I don't know if I'm into it. I don't like it.
I
You don't like
drink
it?
almond milk though, so I mean
Almond milk's
that
good.
count.
Almond milk's
Roasted
good. I
oats
still
are
don't know
so
how they get the
delicious.
milk from any of these grains or nuts, but
They grind them down with to take the water and stuff from them.
They
They take
squeeze
the
the hell
water
out of it.
Okay,
That's what they
all
do.
right. Maybe that's a subject for another
Okay.
time. There was
There's-
another commercial on there. What about this was my favorite actually. Michael B. Jordan. He was featured with Alexa and there was a
Of
woman
course.
and I feel like she kind of my Alexa just woke up. Sorry, I can't see that. She just
It
started
doesn't look like
listening.
Michael B. Jordan does.
No, I don't think it's Michael B. Jordan. If it did, I'd have to leave right now.
I
guys
actually
have
think
any
that's a
thoughts
great
on that?
commercial. I think that's a great amazing commercial. I think it's an amazing commercial because the husband in it was just hilarious.
Yeah.
And she's like,
He's
Alexa,
really
turn off the lights. And he took off his shirt and he goes, no, Alexa, turn back on the lights.
I'm a super fan of MBJ, but just like Brady, I kind of gotta like reserve it a little bit because his greatness is starting to get a little bit out of control. That commercial was great, but it's great for all the wrong reasons as well. Because even my significant other is looking at the commercial like, I mean,
There's no need to get jealous. There's no need to get jealous. I mean, it's just a beautiful man. I feel like we can all appreciate him
Hey,
for his mastery over the female
and
kind.
his deal with Amazon's crazy too because he has the Tom Clancy movies coming out.
Right? Yes.
And he's doing a Muhammad Ali series.
Right. Now I wonder how's that gonna work? And is he gonna like try to play Muhammad Ali? Well, regardless of the fact, this man got a lot of irons and a lot of fires. So he's a handsome dude. He's rich. He was Killmonger. He's got a dope Amazon commercial, and he's making all this content.
He's perfect.
I hate you.
Look at Summer.
He's
Summer's like,
perfect.
she's like, I'm all into this. I'm all into
All the
this.
reasons why I
Amazon
love
Prime
him.
is about to be sold.
Oh my God. Yo, when the husband was like, don't get that stuff. Don't do it. I felt so bad for him. Yeah, he represents all of us right now.
Yeah, he's like, I already sprinkled the yard before. She was like, yeah. She's really in the wet
Michael
t-shirt
B.
right
Jordan,
now.
turn on the sprinklers. It's so wet in here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we're talking about superheroes and Killmonger. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier commercial.
What'd you guys think of that?
I was feeling that. It came with it. So far, Disney Plus has not disappointed by any means whatsoever. So to get this new piece of the puzzle, and then it looks very well done to go along with it. It was, to me, it was one of the highlights of all of the Super Bowl content, if I'm being honest.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I want to agree with you. It looked like a buddy cop show, like Lethal Weapon or something. It was like, okay, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is the new Mel Brooks, and Falcon is Danny Glover in this, I guess. I guess that's what it is. I enjoyed it.
If it can maintain that buddy cop thing, to me, it kind of felt like a Lethal Weapon kind of thing, like you said, with the Danny Glover thing. And, I'm sure somebody's going to be the heavy, and then somebody's going to be the comedian. I don't know who. I'm guessing it would be the Winter Soldier, right? He's the one that seems to be all doom and gloom. So,
yeah.
Are the two of you Anthony Mackie fans? Do you think he can pull this off?
I actually like Anthony Mackie. I do like him. I liked him in, Altered Carbon? I was a fan of him in Altered Carbon, so I'm excited about seeing him in Altered Carbon.
Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah. I had to Google him really quick, but I like his face and I remember him in various things. We're not on a first name basis, but
she's like, I like his face, so it's okay. Like it's face. All good.
Yeah, he's the best friend to Captain America.
Yeah. So if Malcolm B. Jordan, Anthony Mackie, and Idris Elba did a show together, would you be watching it?
I mean, is that a question? Come on.
She said.
The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Next question. Come on. Okay. Did any other Super Bowl commercial stand out to you guys?
Oh man, that 5 to 9 commercial that with Dolly Parton, the 5 to 9, where it celebrates. I'm a fan of
Dolly Parton lately. Yeah.
She's BLM.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought? And she's pro getting the vaccinations out to people. Yeah,
donating to vaccines. I think Pfizer, she was a major funder. Thank you, Dolly Parton. I haven't gotten mine yet, but I'm waiting. It's in the mail, I think. But also she denied a couple of invitations to the White House from Donald Trump for, I think, a Presidential Medal of Freedom. Or one of the other highest civilian honors that you get. And she was quiet about it too. She didn't even make a fuss about it, but she was just like, thank you, but no thank you. Didn't show up. And it didn't kind of come out into the news until after he was out of office. So another reason to love Dolly Parton,
Yeah, I'm a fan. Yep. I grew up in Tennessee, in case you didn't know. And one of the things in the 90s that was a really big deal living in Tennessee, in the city of Nashville, we didn't really have a lot of theme parks and stuff. But Dolly Parton created this place called Dollywood in Chattanooga, I believe. And she was one of the first people to bring big time entertainment to Tennessee outside of the Grand Ole Opera. So I have a soft spot for her as a child because I like the roller coasters, so I'm happy to see her speak out because let's be honest, she is country music royalty. And for her to take this stance regarding all the things that you just spoke about says a lot. And then to take that kind of stance on one of the largest platforms on the world, the Super Bowl, I mean, I think that's time well spent for that platform.
Yeah. The side hustle.
Dolly Parton, friend of the pod. Okay.
Yeah.
She knows she has an invitation to come. Hopefully she doesn't deny us like she denied Trump. There were some other things that happened at the Super Bowl, namely The Weeknd. What you guys think of that? Of that halftime show? For Trey, go ahead.
Trey, what do you think, Trey? I'm gonna hear you. Go for it, Trey.
I'm the Weeknd fan. I liked his little mini anthology with the 3 albums that first came out. I was one of the first people on the Weeknd train back when he was fat and had the weird looking, naughty style hairstyle. This new version, his new music's kind of cool. I liked the music, but let's be honest, the presentation in the show, it didn't hit. What was the whole behind the scenes with the close up stuff and him running around and he looking like he's searching for something in the internet?
That's from the videos.
That's internet gold right there.
That's the videos.
What are you doing?
He's looking for himself.
Is that what it is? I watched that and I was like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know.
Because he's singing I can't feel my face when I'm with you. And then he's in this weird mirror kind of crazy. I mean, is that supposed to be like a
he's supposed to have all the plastic
drugs?
surgery.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured he is us, and he's just representing the people that was watching that trash that he put out there.
It was the chaos.
Wow.
It was chaos.
He paid $7 million of his own dollars to be there.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he paid for it.
Whoa. So
did he really?
He
Expand.
paid to be on the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm. $7
Is that a
million of his
thing?
own dollars. That was this year. Production. Yep.
Okay.
Where'd the money go?
Production. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
Hey, $7 million, and that's all you got was some weird masks on the field. That was it. $7 million for that?
Yeah. Wait, so Charles, you liked it. Tell me about what you liked about it.
I
mean,
thought it was
the weekends. The music is great, but
I thought his latest series of videos where he's supposed to get plastic surgery and these girls that did plastic surgery, they ripped his body apart. I think it just goes with him being ripped apart and becoming a whole different person. Like people transform, and I think that's the message he was trying to send. It's a continuation of all his music videos lately.
Okay.
I liked it. It was like,
is
just
it supposed to be like a positive transformation though? Because we obviously have some not so positive associations with like plastic surgery, changing yourself. Like
it's like turning into a monster apparently, because he did release an image of they had a video where he's in bandages. Then he did an image of his dropping a new album. He has the Michael Jackson nose. And his jawline was different. His chin was different. And people were like, is that really him? Did he really have plastic surgery? And that trended for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, he got me. He tricked me. I was like, did he just cut up his face? And now he looked like that weird dude on.
He did look a little different. He did look a little different.
Yeah, he looked Cro-Magnon.
Yeah, I mean, Trey, I'm with you. I feel like his creative team failed him. I love The Weeknd. His music is incredible, and he's an incredible performer. But I don't know, there were audio issues too. Like it wasn't sounding right. And then just like, I don't know, the whole production in general. I mean, like, and I just happened to rewatch Beyonce's Super Bowl performance recently. And then there was, I think, a Sam Sanders NPR podcast on like the greatness of the Whitney Houston national anthem performance. So I've been like going over previous Super Bowl performances lately. And then, I'm expecting the Weeknd. I mean, I don't know. Nobody can really match up to Beyonce and Whitney Houston, but
yeah, I was like, their greatness. Yeah.
There's no excuse for that bad audio, though. There's no excuse. Not for the Super Bowl.
I think that was it. The bad audio. Apparently it wasn't even in an arena. So they didn't have that in an arena.
Did you guys know that they actually had little cutout people in the seats to separate them?
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun. Yes. I was like, Dr. Disrespect, is that you? Okay, he's in there. He's in there.
Lots of like $100 a pop to get it, and it puts you in line to be on the waiting list for the Super Bowl of LA. I think it's coming to LA next year. So
that's ridiculous.
If you put $100 down, you got a holding spot. That's not even saying you're gonna get the tickets. That's just like the holding spot.
I thought you were saying to pay to have your picture in the seat of the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I think people have to be paying for that too.
No,
right?
Yeah, it's both. You have to pay $100 to get your holding spot, and with that holding spot came your meme avatar that's in the stands or just your regular picture.
Okay, that's kind of I'll take your money to put your face in this podcast, but not listen to you or let you enjoy.
Yeah, we'll put you over our shoulders for $100 a pop. We'll have y'all over our shoulders.
Put your face I'll post it behind it.
I think they sold like 3,000 of those or something like that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, as a marketer, I feel like that's definitely a good business opportunity, but it doesn't feel like you're getting much out of it.
That's crazy.
So you guys wouldn't pay to have your faces in there?
Nope.
I'd have a GeekBeast shirt on and be like, come check us out, baby. It's what's up.
Yeah.
It's better than oat milk.
Fair enough.
Y'all silly. I guess we'll move on to Steam is in China.
Yeah. Okay.
What's up with that? Is
it successful in China?
It will be. I mean, they play online games.
And there's a huge PC gamer market over there.
Yeah.
I think fun fact, PC gamers are actually a majority of gamers over in just like I think all of China, not all of China, the Asia market in general. Most gamers, especially in Korea, are PC gamers first. So they're not necessarily console. So I could imagine it would do well over there because there's definitely a huge market opportunity, but if they're not there already, that means that somebody else is already dominating that market. So I'm curious, what they're doing to make it competitive.
Yeah.
So you think Steam is just going to walk in there and just sweep it all up and
no,
the pieces?
They'd like to.
No, they like
like
it. They would like to. They don't have to get a lot of the market. All I need is 10%. That's still 100 million people.
I mean, there's a lot of people in China, so yeah.
10%. They don't have to get a lot of the market. But yeah, I mean, the fact they're going there, that China's letting them in is interesting too.
Yeah.
So isn't this like a violation of the Great Firewall of China? Like, isn't that like a thing? Like making sure.
I think in general, China locks down its market to new gaming companies, to games themselves. So it's hard to enter into that market in the first place. And they have pretty tight regulations and controls over who can actually play in that marketplace. So that's interesting that Steam's trying to enter into there, and that PlayStation will soon follow. I'm not sure, because PlayStation doesn't offer like PC gaming, so.
Yeah.
Or am I misreading that, Chuck?
No, you're right. PlayStation's going to introduce a console, and they're bringing the PS5 there. They've been out of that market for 15 years. They've been banned for 15 years. And now
they've been banned? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. China banned PlayStation from being in China. People were sneaking them in. I know people were sneaking to play PS3 and PS4 all the time.
Yo, that's funny. It was like contraband or something. So there was like a junkie like gamer like, yo, you got that PS5 homie?
Yeah, paying thousands of dollars for it to bring it in. Like, yo, bring in the PS5.
But I mean, like, if PlayStation isn't really like a heavily adopted console system over there, I mean, I don't know, like I play on PlayStation because my friends are on PlayStation. So I could see it, it might be a little hard for them to break into that market if nobody already has it. I mean, it'll be an uphill battle for them for sure. But interesting to see how it plays out. Yeah,
me too. I'm curious about how it's going to play out too. It's going to be weird. Yeah, it's going to be like, okay, you can see a lot of Chinese people on PlayStation now, trying to be your friend. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Yeah.
So speaking of major players in the console arena, Xbox executives want to collaborate with Tesla, and they want to make a real warthog. Tesla and Forza and am I saying that right? Yeah, Tesla and Forza and Halo. Or sorry, not Forza, Halo. What do you think of that?
Tesla and Halo.
Yeah.
Oh man.
A warthog, like a real life warthog, like the real deal.
If they make a warthog, I'm going to trade in my Tesla truck that I've already ordered, and I'm going to go get the warthog version of it.
So you're going to take an ugly truck that doesn't have any business being in the market already, that you already pre-ordered.
Wow.
And you want to turn it into a warthog from a game that nobody's playing anymore.
Yes.
Is that right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, maybe there's some people playing Halo, but
I mean, but you got to think about it. Like the Warthog is one of the most iconic vehicles in geek culture, outside of like the DeLorean and like Kaneda's bike.
Yes.
As far as gaming is concerned, name me another more iconic vehicle as far as gaming is concerned.
Ooh, I got one. Okay, you guys remember that one game? What is it? Twisted Metal Axle? Yeah. Remember? Uh-huh. I want that car. Tesla, make me that car, and then I will put down my pre-order.
Wow. You want the ice cream? You want the ice cream?
No, I want the one where my whole body is an axle between two gigantic.
He's axle.
That one was dope.
That's what I want, and make it electric because I'm really into the environment.
Wow. So yeah, I'm really all about the Cybertruck. I'm gonna let y'all talk bad about my baby when it comes. Okay. Y'all gonna be in it. Y'all be like, wow, I should have got one too. Yeah, 0 to 60 in this much metal in 2 seconds is amazing.
You know why? I don't want to get it because that means I don't have to pay any gas money. Yes. The homie wins.
Trey, you can ride shotgun as long as I can ride the pickup back of it, and it comes with a turret, right? Like the turret gun.
The turret gun.
It should come with a turret that fires like paintballs. I'm all in, and I'd be arrested before sunset.
That's hilarious. Okay. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Okay, in other gaming news, EA has acquired Glue, the mobile company. Right, so that's an interesting move. Have any thoughts on that, Chuck?
Oh man, I think EA Mobile is trying to take over that market. They acquired Glue. That means they have Katy Perry and Kim Kardashian. So they're trying to have not only the sports games on mobile. They have the YA games on mobile locked down.
Mm-hmm.
Does EA still have the property of The Sims?
Yes.
Okay,
that is
so
theirs.
that's something that could translate really well over mobile gaming, I believe. Especially,
could you imagine they dropped the Kardashians in The Sims?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you put that cell shading kind of feel to it that the Kardashians have. I can see that selling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
me too.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, EA has already established some pretty good mobile dominance with Madden up there. I remember them launching a few years ago. And kind of shooting to the top 10 of the mobile revenue charts. Mm-hmm. So they pretty quickly figured out how to successfully launch a mobile game, how to extend their IPs into that market, and do so in a pretty effective way. They're constantly at the top 10, I think, in the top revenue generating games. Right. So I'm kind of curious to see how they include Glue is a major player in the mobile game space. So it just kind of seems like monsters eating up more monsters. So
that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Activision's gonna buy Super or somebody like that, Super or King, one of those.
Activision owns King, actually. Yeah.
Do they?
Activision.
They already own King. Okay,
yeah,
so
ABK,
I guess this makes
Activision
sense.
Blizzard King. Yeah.
I guess it makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes total
bigger
sense.
Players. So it's interesting because mobile used to be this scrappy startup space where you could kind of enter a small game and blow up out of nowhere. Flappy Bird being a biggest example of that.
Yeah.
But now you have these behemoths kind of stomping around and making good games. We don't want to discount that part, but monsters eating monsters. That's what it seems like.
Monsters eating monsters. That's exactly what it is. Yep. So are y'all excited about E3 this year? Is anybody excited about E3?
Can anybody go?
No, it's digital. It's all digital. What's the point? Point?
I mean, that's watching E3 online is not what E3 is about. It's about the networking, the socializing, seeing the fans, seeing people get so excited about, games coming out, seeing the huge trailer reveals of games on the big screen at Xbox Stadium or Microsoft Theater. Yeah, that magic is hard to recreate in a digital space. Mm-hmm. Did you even attend? I don't even remember what E3 was. I've been at E3 every single year I've been in the gaming industry, and I don't know what the hell happened with E3 last year.
Nothing. It was online and it was whack. It was a bunch. Every studio had their own promotion thing going on. They all realized they're never going to go to E3 again, probably. So they have E3 digital. Mm-hmm. The beauty of E3 is walking around seeing the set designs of everything.
Yeah, totally.
And getting free T-shirts. They took that away, though.
Yeah, it's become more and more of a fan-oriented thing. I remember back in the day when E3 was closed to the public, and it was just industry insiders just kind of rubbing elbows with each other. And that has its benefits too and everything. But yeah, honestly, I think it was one of the major. I think it was EA had pulled out of E3 last year or the year before. And so fewer and fewer major players are spending, tons, millions on floor space to have people walk through their floors. And so, yeah, they started to become a little bit less exciting to watch and walk through anyways. Mm-hmm. I hope this isn't the start of the end for E3 because I want to see it go strong. It's fun to have an industry event where everybody comes together. But it seems like every year it's just fizzling out.
Yes. Yeah. Well, this year for sure because we're in COVID season. Last year we were in COVID season too.
This year anyway, so I guess.
Yeah. Already. I hope we have Comic-Con.
Yeah, that probably might still grow, and that'll be a disaster if the numbers haven't gone down. But I don't want to talk about that. That's a whole different thing.
Yep.
We still got time. Okay. It's outside in the summer too, so hopefully can stay safe. Okay, so Apple executive Dan Rico is now overseeing AR and VR development. Chuck, I know you have a lot to say about this.
Oh boy, I do have a lot to say on this. This may be the biggest news of the day. This probably where we ended at today, because let's say Apple is going to AR and VR, and they make a single headset. So they actually put one of their VPs over top of the whole division. So it's a real thing now.
Oh, hold on. Before y'all continue, because I know some of our viewers may not be getting all of the acronyms and the AR, VP, all that other stuff. Break it down in layman's terms just a little bit.
Okay. AR is augmented reality and VR is virtual reality. AR reality actually augments your current reality. So it adds things into your environment, where VR closes you off from the real environment and puts you into a different world.
So give us an example of one of each. AR.
Okay.
Is...
AR, Pokemon Go.
Okay.
Like
so you see the real world in the screen and then the Pokemon jumps in. Okay.
Yeah.
So why is this important to Apple?
Because it's the future, man. It's the future. This is what we want. We want to have on a set of glasses and see things in the world that are not there. Playing games, calling out people like, here's my phone number. You see it and your glasses record it and it comes into the glasses, goes into your phone. All kinds of interesting things you can do with AR. Siri be an actual human.
Didn't Google Glass kind of like dip their toe in those waters?
Yes, and Google did what they normally do, and they vacate every project they have in 3 years or 4 years.
So tell us why that failed. Why that didn't gain traction the way they thought it would.
I think they threw it to celebrities, and it just the technology wasn't there yet. It wasn't robust enough yet. And I think, and it wasn't sexy. And one thing we know about Apple, they make sexy products.
That's true.
So, but the both of you are far more well-versed in this subject matter than I am, and possibly some people that may be listening. So give me like the good, bad, and ugly of this story breaking.
Okay. The bad thing about it is it's going to be expensive. Apple's going to drop like $3,000 glasses.
What?
Yeah, it's Apple. It's probably going to be airline aluminum. It's probably going to be zero waste in the glasses. They're going to be sexy, and they're going to cost $3,000, as much as a computer. The beauty of it is that Apple, if they're going to back this horse, it could actually build the AR and VR world.
That's true. Yeah, Apple doesn't usually enter into a hardware space until they know that they can succeed, right? And then they put the funding and the marketing and the product design behind it at a point where it's actually ready to enter the market, and then they push it and make it happen. And it's Apple, so you're right. It's sexy. People want it.
People gonna want it.
Yeah. But it's a hardware thing, a hardware aspect. So I take it it's going to be glasses, right, Chuck?
Yeah, it's going to be glasses.
And so I feel like that's a huge barrier to adoption right there, right? You have people like asking people to wear glasses. Like, I don't wear glasses every single day. I wear contacts. Give me AR contacts. That's kind of cool. I'm interested in that.
That'd be really sexy.
Yeah, that's some sci-fi stuff right there.
Yeah, right. Yep. I'm ready for some Black Mirror. Yep. but glasses, I mean, you have to come in all shapes and sizes and styles. Like, how do you see that? How do you see that?
I see them come with one pair of square glasses that are really cool. They're going to have that for probably a couple of years, and I can see them coming out with different glasses after that. But it may be Apple. Tim Cook likes products, so he may come up like 5 different frame shapes. Yep.
All right. Okay. So real quick question. So is Facebook shook about this? Because Oculus seems to be like a big
they are, because they're in AR and they're in augmented reality now too. Facebook's chosen augmented reality, so they're both in augmented reality. So it's gonna be a race.
No, I just got like instantly annoyed thinking of like glasses that I'm wearing and like stupid Facebook notifications popping up. Like, how do I go into my settings and get rid of those? Like, that sounds like the worst thing in the world. Yeah. Can Facebook stay out of this? I'm not interested in them joining.
You know they're gonna be tracking it everywhere your eyes go. That's
right, and then like suggesting some militant groups on the side. Like, I don't know if we want that right now.
No, we don't want that. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you for watching GeekBeast. Stay tuned for Pangeekery live stream next. This week we have Bingeworthy on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. PST. We may have a watch party for you on Friday, and then we got Tech Nubians maybe back on Saturday, and then Nerdtastic on Sunday. Thank you all for joining us.
Peace.
Bye.
You all. See you.